the top. It is chilly up here. All right, we are back on trail. Day 78. I slept so good last night with that ambient creek noise, and I'm fully refreshed and ready for the day. Today we're looking at about 20 miles, and it's a beautiful morning. Another early start today, so that'll help us get some more miles covered and get to camp at a decent time. Let's see what today has to offer. It's sweaty out, sweaty climb. But the higher we go, the cooler it gets. And here's the view. There's the James River out there.
And the bridge.
And the bridge.
Yep.
Where's the bridge?
Right down there, in the middle.
Oh yeah, I see it.
That's where we crossed last
Sweet.
night.
Currently transiting through Tick Heaven right now. As you can see, all this grass. Sometimes you can even see them hanging off with their arms out, just waiting to grab onto you. So when you walk through stuff like this, make sure you check yourself for ticks. Okay, this is like the best campsite ever. Look at this view you have when you camp here.
Damn, we could have had the tent and hammock up here.
I know, right?
Oh,
There's
wow.
even a nice tent, hammock trees there.
Woo! Woo!
We are about to start to climb up Bluff Mountain. Hopefully there's some good views up there. Here's the view from the top of the mountain here.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty sure that's where I work.
I think there's a Y, like a YMCA, maybe a church.
It's so funny how the trail works. You start off and you meet a bunch of people and you hike with some people for a good period of time, and then they fall back or jump ahead for whatever reason, and then it's like randomly people just pop out of nowhere. Like we just ran into our friend Mama's boy. Came out of nowhere, had no clue he was right behind us. It's so cool just like randomly seeing someone like, oh my God, what's up? How you been? You know, you never know who you're gonna run into again. And you also never know who you're never gonna see again. And there's so many cool people out here. The community is just one of the best parts. Punch Bowl Overlook. Oh man, there's a garbage can. Nice. Yeah. Get to throw out all the trash.
Ladies and gentlemen, we just hit 800 miles on the Appalachian Trail. Check it out. 800. What do you got to say about that, Klutz?
Wow, just wow. I feel like just yesterday we were 300 miles in, and here we are.
For the record, we were not at 300 miles yesterday.
Are you sure we weren't?
Yeah, I think so.
Those clouds don't look too promising, do they? It's one of those things. It might rain. It might not rain. Who knows? You don't really know until you know, you know? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Right now it's just raining enough to feel really nice. Like the humidity is taken away by these very pleasant raindrops right now. All right, we got the camp. We're gonna be setting up between that tree and that tree. Check it out, there's a creek. You know I love that ambient water noise at night. Puts me right to sleep. All right, here's the hammock. Gatorade's camping over there. And I'm gonna get some dinner going. Penne marinara.
Good.
Pretty good. It's Knorr.
Bring some like powdered parmesan.
Oh yeah, that would be great. So tonight we were camping at mile 807.7. Today was a pretty good day. We hit over 800 miles now, which is a pretty good milestone, I'd say. Another 100 miles down. Had some good dinner, did a little bit of stretching, and now I'm gonna hop in this creek here and soak my feet. And then after that, I'm gonna hop in my hammock and hopefully get a good night rest. I'll see you guys in the morning. All right, good morning and welcome to day 79. We were just getting ready to hop back on trail here. I had a great night's sleep last night. Many thanks to this here creek with the ambient running water noise. Gatorade, how are you feeling today?
Pretty good. Gotten a good stretch last night, good night's rest. Some fresh KT tape on the leg today.
Yeah.
Just had some oatmeal with the dinosaur eggs. It's basically just like extra sugar.
We like extra sugar out here.
Yeah. Now we're packed up. I'm about to tie my shoes, put my pack on, get to hiking.
These past couple days, there's been some pretty decent climbs, I'd say. You know, everyone always talks about how flat Virginia is, but this area leading up into Waynesboro makes you kind of question those people that say it's so flat. So if you're gonna hike the AT, just remember there's certain areas in Virginia that aren't so flat. All right, we are at the top. It is chilly up here with this wind. Look at that view, a little hazy.
Cold. Excuse me.
Check it out, this is how you know Native Americans have been in this area. It's a Native American marker tree. Native Americans used to utilize these trees as a way of navigation. Isn't that so cool? They just bent that tree and it continued to grow. One side of the mountain is windy and the other side not so much. Crazy windy over here. And I think that's Spy Rock right up there. We will be camping just below that. Should be fun. Catch a sunset up there. Hopefully it's not like crazy windy, but. All right, this is where we're camping tonight. I'm gonna go between these two trees. Gatorade's over there. And our friend Mama's Boy's over there. Pretty windy, but we'll survive. Gonna get set up, and I'm so hungry, but we gotta see what the summit looks like. Maybe we'll eat dinner on the summit. We'll see. The Spy Rock. I think tonight I just might be sleeping at a 45-degree angle with my hammock. Yeah, it's pretty windy. It is pretty windy. It's supposed to die down though, but I'll believe it when I see it. Anyways, as you see, the hammock is set up. We're gonna sleep stuff in there. There's Gatorade. There's the chill spot. I think up there somewhere is where we're going. All right, we are going to the top. The sun is setting. I don't know if you can see it back there between the trees. And it should be a nice view up there. Wow. Isn't that something? So windy up here. But isn't it beautiful? Incredible views up here on Spy Rock. The history behind it holds true to the name. You can really spy up here. Welcome to Spy Rock, my friend.
Cool.
Enjoy the view. Look, we got a little cell phone tower out there, giving us that signal. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Spy Rock! As much as we want to enjoy the sunset up here, as you can see, it's pretty windy, so we're gonna go back down where it's a little less windy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. It's still a little windy over here, but yeah, that was a pretty great view up there. Nice to see that big orange sun in the distance about to go down. If it wasn't windy, it would definitely be a beautiful evening to watch the sunset up there. So today we hiked 18.6 miles. And we are currently camping at a primitive campsite just below Spy Rock, and that's at mile 826.2. The wind is supposed to die down here this evening, hopefully soon. But yeah, I'm gonna hop in the hammock and hopefully get a good night rest. I'll see you guys in the morning. All right, good morning everybody. It was a little chilly this morning, and last night it was pretty windy. Unfortunately, I didn't get the best night's sleep. I don't think I slept anything more than an hour. It's okay now that I'm moving, kind of waking up a little bit, so that's good. Today we are hiking 15.6 miles to Reed's Gap, where we are gonna hitchhike to Devil's Backbone Brewery. That's today's motivation, because at the brewery there, they have a restaurant. And they have food, and I think I want a burger. I've been thinking about burgers lately, so that's kind of the craving I'm having right now. So they do have camping over there at the brewery for thru hikers. Ideally, what we want to do is go there, eat, maybe shower. They even have showers there. Get a little recharge on some electronics and hitch back the trail, and then hike another 2 miles and camp there. So that's kind of the plan. I mean, you know, we'll kind of see once we get there, but ideally that's what we want to do there. Should be a good day. The birds are chirping, the sun is shining, and let's see what today has to offer. Check out this view over here. The first view of the day. Life is good out here. As you can see, it is still a little bit windy, but it's fine. Still a beautiful day out here. Across this cool bridge, another little suspension bridge. Woo! Oh man, it just breaks. Suspension bridges are fun.
Alright, you ready? Oh, we gotta get on the same lane.
Ready?
Start jumping. 1, 2, 3. Yo, what if this thing broke? Oh my god.
Go, go, go! I hope it doesn't break. This water is just flowing down the mountain. Woo. This trail is no joke. Look how steep it is. I'm sure you can't even tell. But it's pretty steep. This is probably like the steepest section we've experienced yet. Pretty darn steep. Get those glutes working. We made it out here to Reed's Gap. Check it out. There's the lot right there. Now all we gotta do is find our way to Devil's Backbone. We made it. I wonder why this sign's here. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Big bite.
Going for the big bite.
That was a massive bite. Very nice.
That was like a quarter of the burger.
Yeah.
That was delicious. All right, check it out. I'm being a total fatty right now. I got a root beer float. Doesn't that look delicious? I got some ice cream. And look at the root beer they use to make the root beer float. Pretty fancy. Fancy, fancy. It's a good root beer float. All right, well, turns out we're actually just gonna spend the night here. They have free camping. How can you not? Showers. Not gonna do laundry, but tomorrow we're only gonna hike like 19 miles into Waynesboro, so just kind of makes sense to stay here. It's a pretty cool area here. The bar itself is over there, or the brewery rather. And right now we are walking to Tent City. All right, here's camp all set up. There's the hammock right there. There's Gatorade's over there, and there's Mama's boy. All right, so that's about it. That's camp set up for the night.
That's about it.
How far did we hike? I don't even remember. It's like 16 miles, something like that.
16-ish, give or take.
16 is some change. We stepped off trail at Reed's Gap, which is mile 845.5 on the Appalachian Trail. We are gonna try and find our way to the gas station down the street so we can get a little bit of a resupply, some snacks for tomorrow for the hike in the Waynesboro. And that's about it for the evening. When I get back, I do have some sleep I gotta catch up on.
It's a good day. We're getting to Waynesboro tomorrow, so that's cool. We'll get like a bed and breakfast or something. And we'll figure out some logistics on aqua blazing.
All right, we will see you guys in the morning.